I'm standing in an all-hands meeting getting fucked over by an intern. I'd like to file a formal complaint. Veronica has been blatantly abusing her authority as vice president. You use the corporate jet like your private party bus. What this idiot doesn't know is that the Gulfstream is mine. I loaned it to the company 3 years ago. Rebecca, tell her. Veronica, I can't believe you'd sink this low. Excuse me? This company has compliance rules. Nobody gets special treatment. She was drowning in debt and this firm was hanging by a thread. I was the one who saved both.
No matter how big this thing gets, it's always going to be you and me against the world. Deal. Sisters for life.
That's a great idea, Ava. Veronica, please hand over the jet access codes. Management's decided to suspend you as vice president. Oh? A handover? To who? Me, obviously. Rebecca's promoting me to director of operations. Guess exposing corruption really pays off.
Clear out, you office. I'm moving in this afternoon.
Davis, I need some legal advice. If someone takes your property, claims it's theirs, and profits off it, what are your options?
Cases like that come down to one thing: proof.
I want maximum security installed on my aircraft. Nobody flies it without my fingerprint.
Of course. As the registered owner, that's entirely your right.
Is everything ready? Victor is our biggest investor. Absolutely nothing can go wrong today. The jet's totally ready to go. Good. Nothing says success like the $30 million jet waiting on the runway. Victor will be signing before he even lands.
Get moving? Not unless I allow it.
In the critical days before IPO, after I poured 3 years of blood and sweat into building this company from scratch, I'm standing in an all-hands meeting getting fucked over by an intern. President Gray, I'd like to file a formal complaint. Veronica has been blatantly abusing her authority as vice president. You use the corporate jet like your private party bus. That Gulfstream is meant to impress top investors, not your little socialette friends. While the rest of us are busting asses for this firm, you're up there playing celebrity at 30,000 feet. What do you have to say for yourself? What this idiot doesn't know is that the Gulfstream is mine. I loaned it to the company 3 years ago. What the hell are you laughing at? Rebecca, maybe you should explain to the office Sherlock who that jet actually belongs to before she starts dusting the room for fingerprints. Rebecca's my best friend. 3 years ago, she was drowning in debt and this firm was hanging by a thread. I was the one who saved both.
Ronnie, I screwed up. I put every dollar I had into this company. The loan shark said they're taking my fingers next. Please, you're the only one who can help me.
Look at me.
We're sisters.
I'm not going to let anything bad happen to you. Pay off your debt. Don't worry about paying me back.
No. I won't take charity. From this day on, we're partners. 50-50.
When we started pitching investors, Wall Street laughed us out of the room. So when I bought my first private jet, I let Rebecca use it to make us look legit. Go pick up our investors in style. We may be small, but no one can say we look cheap. Explain these flight logs. President Gray, Veronica's been using the jet non-stop like her toy. The engine's taken a beating, and the company's footing insane harbor fees and maintenance costs. We're about to go public. If SEC sees this kind of executive asset abuse, our entire listing could collapse. We have to terminate her immediately. Everything came out of my pocket. I didn't cost this company a cent. If anything, I helped it fake success long enough to become successful. Rebecca, tell her. Veronica, I can't believe you'd sink this low. Excuse me? This company has compliance rules. I don't care if you're a founder. Nobody gets special treatment. Wow. Look at you now.
Ronnie, I screwed up again. The firm's about to go under because of me. I'm sorry I let you down.
Hey,
It's just money. We'll make more. I'll mortgage the jet if I have to.
Ronnie, thank you. Nobody's ever believed in me the way you do. One day, when we're ringing that opening bell, I'm buying you the best jet on the market. We'll fly around the world together. Oh my God! We did it! We freaking did it!
Promise me something. No matter how big this thing gets, it's always going to be you and me against the world. Deal. Sisters for life.
And partners too, don't forget partners.
Fine. Rebecca wants to play dumb. But what about the rest of you? You all know exactly where that jet came from. Funny. When the company was drowning, I was everyone's hero. Now Rebecca turns on me and suddenly everybody develops amnesia. President Gray, to make sure nothing like this happens again, we should put the jet under administrative control. No one gets access without approval. That's a great idea, Ava. If we are serious about becoming a world-class company, we need real structure. Veronica, please hand over the jet access codes.
That's not enough, considering how severe this abuse was. Veronica should apologize publicly in front of the entire company.
One bitch wants a power trip, the other wants my jet. Fine. Let's see if you can survive the consequences.
Veronica, what are you doing? Are you trying to cause a scene? This is Rebecca's company, not yours.
Wouldn't dream of forgetting that.
That's better. A VP is still just an employee. Rebecca calls all the shots. It's about time you knew your place.
Veronica, I know this doesn't feel fair, but we're on the verge of an IPO. Sacrifices have to be made. We're sisters. I'd never hurt you. They stole my jet and think they're still going public? That's cute. Can you believe her? Strutting around like she's above everyone. Meanwhile, she's been stealing from the firm.
Sucking us dry just to impress her rich friends. It's disgusting.
Rebecca's too kind. If it were me, security would have tossed this leech out on her ass already.
3 years of carrying this firm on my back, and now they call me a leech.
Veronica, according to estimate, you owe the firm $128,000.
Hangar fees, fuel, cleaning.
You even want me to reimburse the flight crew salaries? You're the one who treated the company jet like a personal VIP pass. Don't be surprised when the bills got your name on it. You had your fun. Now, pay up like a big girl.
Do you know who paid the hangar fees, insurance premiums, and crew salaries for the past 3 years? It's a company jet. Who do you think paid for it? The company. Duh. Interesting. Then why aren't there any invoices or payment records in the company books?
Because I just took over. I haven't finished auditing everything yet. I'll find the records later. Nice try. Now stop changing the subject and pay what you owe.
You could tear this office apart brick by brick and still wouldn't find those records.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
It means the firm didn't pay a single cent. Every invoice for that jet over the last 3 years is right here. I paid everything myself from my personal account.
So what? You're the one using the jet. Who else was supposed to pay? And you still owe the firm for using it.
Then let me ask you one more question. Do you know who brought that jet into the firm 3 years ago?
I don't know, and I don't care. It's registered under the company now. And Rebecca said if you don't pay up, we're docking your bonus.
Rebecca again.
Oh, and one more thing. Rebecca has officially made me the jet administrator. From now on, you want to fly? You submit a request to me. If I approve it, you fly. If I don't, you stay on the damn ground. Let me get this straight. I'm the vice president, but I need a hall pass from a 3-month intern to use my jet? What? Rebecca personally ordered it. Don't like it? Take it up with her. Fine, I'll pay. Could have saved us both a lot of time if you just said that from the start. Oh, one more thing. Rebecca's bringing in a major client on Monday. Make sure you clear your personal crap off the jet. Let's not embarrass the firm. Noted. Davis, I need some legal advice. Hypothetically, if someone takes your property, claims it's theirs, and profits off it, what are your options?
Cases like that come down to one thing.
Proof. As long as you can prove ownership, they'll have to return the property and be liable for any damages.
Understood. Ronnie, the company's doing well. We can't keep using your jet for free. Maybe we should just buy it? Silly. What's mine is yours. If it helps the company, that's all that matters. Time really changes people. I gave her everything. Turns out all I did was teach her to take more. It's time to settle up. Veronica! I figured you were busy, so I went ahead and cleaned up for you. Hope that's not a problem.
What is this bargain get crap? Toss it all. Replace it with the Levant Rebecca actually drinks.
That's Romanée Conti. Allocation only. 20 grand a bottle. Every bottle paid for by me. Every bottle poured for the company's clients.
Ew, this is giving rich grandma energy, like aggressively. Rip them out. I want luxury, like Hermes orange. I want clients to see money.
Handcrafted in Italy, custom aviation leather, $50K per seat, and she's ripping them out with a crowbar.
Seriously? Why is there church stuff? It's killing the vibe.
That was my mother's cross. The only thing she left me. Priceless. Much better. Now it actually looks expensive. Ava, you're about to find out how expensive ignorance can get. Oh, right. On one more thing. Management's decided to suspend you as vice president. Take some to think about what you've done. And start preparing your handover. Oh? A handover? To who? Me, obviously. Rebecca's promoting me to director of operations. Guess exposing corruption really pays off. You? The intern whose HR paperwork is still pending?
So what? Rebecca made the call herself. You got problem with it? Take it up with her.
Fair enough. Congratulations, Ava. I mean, Director Stutton.
Now you're getting it.
Clear out, you office. I'm moving in this afternoon.
Why are you still here? This office is mine now. Can you try not to get in the way? Some of us actually have work to do. Oops. Guess my hand slipped. Then again, you're suspended. It's not like you'll be needing any of this stuff anymore. By all means, take the chair. Let's see if you can fill it. Wait! Yes, Director Sutton? Need something else? I want everything you've got on Victor Sterling.
Veronica, I admire people who stand behind their word. I'm impressed. I'd be happy to do business with your firm.
Victori's our biggest client. I've spent months winning him over. In the end, that jet helped close the deal. Everything's in the database. Knock yourself out.
I don't give a shit about what's in the database. I want the real intel.
What does he like? What does he drink? What gets him to sign? And why exactly would I tell you that?
Veronica, if we lose our biggest client because you bobbed the handover, you'll be responsible for the damages.
Actually, no. You suspended me. As far as this company's concerned, I don't work here anymore. Whatever happens next isn't my problem. Also, if you're qualified enough to steal my job, you should be capable enough to keep my clients. I've got somewhere to be. Good luck. You're gonna need it. Keep talking, bitch. You act like Victor only says yes to you. The minute I land this deal, you're finished.
Ms. Belton, welcome back. What can we do for you today?
I want maximum security installed on my aircraft. Starting today, nobody flies it without my fingerprint and authorization from my phone. I want full control routed to my device.
Of course. As the registered owner, that's entirely your right. We'll start immediately.
Perfect. Veronica? Shouldn't you be at home reflecting on your behavior? What are you doing here? Oh, please. Don't tell me you're trying to steal the jet again. Honestly, Veronica, do you have any shame? This is company property.
It's a work day. I'm working.
So you're using it for a business trip? Didn't I make myself clear? Nobody uses company aircraft without my permission. It wouldn't matter anyway. The jet's booked. Rebecca and I are taking the jet to Chicago for a deal. Veronica, if you really need to travel for business, just book a coach flight. We'll reimburse the ticket as a courtesy. Reimburse me? Flying my jet, burning my fuel, closing their deals, and offering to reimburse me for a coach ticket? The audacity is almost impressive. Hello, this is Veronica Belton. My credit card has been compromised. Freeze the account immediately. Oh? You're right on time. Now? No, that's too easy. If I'm going to ground them, I'll do it when they think they've won.
Veronica, what the hell is wrong with you?
Tom just tried to refuel and found your card declined. Do you have any idea what kind of mess this is causing? Calm down. That's my personal card. The system flagged suspicious activity. Of course I froze it. Victor lands tomorrow. The jet needs to be ready. Unfreeze the card, now. Banks are closed for the weekend. Earliest I can unfreeze it is Monday.
Are you doing this out of spite?
I fined you once and suddenly you're sabotaging the firm?
If this deal falls apart, that's on you.
It's my card. I can freeze it whenever I want. And remind me, why is the company using my credit card? You? I didn't care before. Back when I thought this company was ours. Now I do.
Fine, Veronica. You want to play hardball? From now on, don't expect any more favors from the firm!
Favors? When have you given me any favors?
When Rebecca was struggling, I leased her an entire floor my father left me at half the market rate. And that lease expired 2 days ago.
You want to bite the hand that fed you? Go ahead. I'll make sure it's the last mistake you ever make. Hi. I'm leasing out the 22nd floor of Manhattan Star Tower. Rent is negotiable. My only condition is simple. Move in within 3 days with full rent.
How dare this bitch hang up on me? I'm the fucking CEO here!
President Gray, a woman who throws a fit over a little jet fuel has no place in a firm of this caliber. Once we sign with Victor tomorrow, we'll kick her out for good. Mr. Sterling, please give a little more time. To show how much we value your business, I'm sending our private jet to bring you in personally. Is everything ready? Victor is our biggest investor. Absolutely nothing can go wrong today. I've got you, President Gray. The jet's totally ready to go. And since Mr. Sterling loves the VIP treatment, I've stocked the cabin with top-shelf champagne, gourmet catering, the works. Good. Nothing says success like the $30 million jet waiting on the runway. Victor will be signing before he even lands.
President Gray, Ava may be young, but she's already left Veronica in the dust.
Absolutely. Ava's the future of this firm.
Veronica's way of doing things is ancient history. She was holding the firm back.
You guys are giving me way too much credit. Everything I know came from President Gray. All right, time for Callie. Let's get moving.
Yes, ma'am.
Get moving? Not unless I allow it.
Hello?
Miss Belton, I have a client who urgently needed office space. Only catch is he's in debt collection, and his people can be a little rough. Want me to find someone more corporate?
Debt collectors? Perfect. I've got some former tenants refusing to leave. If he clears them out today, I'll lease him the floor at half rent.
Absolutely. That's what they do best. I'll send them over now.
Debt collectors and Victor showing up at the same time. This should be fun. Rebecca, I'd love to hear how you explain this one. I had a family of 4 and a boyfriend. Yet I was entirely alone. To my parents and brother, I was just a tool to pave the way for my pampered twin sister. To my fiancé, I was just a shadow, while he showered my sister with the love and gifts that belonged to me. I thought the Columbia acceptance letters was to be the moment Lucas slipped a ring onto my finger, and my parents, for once, actually acknowledged my existence. However, on the day college acceptance letters were released, I clutched my laptop and rushed into the living room. Mom! Dad! I got into Columbia! I'm actually going to New York with Ethan and Lucas. The living room was completely empty. My parents, my brother, and my fiancé secretly jetted off to New York to celebrate my twin sister's fake success, leaving me behind without a word. A glossy Columbia muck on the count sat, a gift from Lucas last year. His voice echoed in my head.
Get into Columbia, babe, and I'll take you to every single romantic spot this city has to offer.
I had made those words my entire world, surviving countless all-nighters, but now that mug was shoved aside. Beneath it, 3 printed flight confirmations. My mother, my father, and my twin sister, Chloe. 8 attention, JFK, New York. My fingers went totally numb as I opened Instagram. Ethan, my older brother, had just posted a reel. He was wheeling Chloe's suitcase through the terminal, grinning at the camera.
Welcome to NYC, princess. Time to go conquer your pre-college program.
Lucas was standing right there beside them, handing massive bouquet of blush pink peonies. Chloe looked up at him through her lashes, biting her lip. Do you think Claire's gonna hate us for leaving her behind?
Claire's fine. Missing one trip isn't gonna kill her.
A sick chill seeped straight into my bones. The city I had ruined my health to reach, and they had already shut me out. Right then, my phone buzzed. My mother had finally realized she had another daughter.
Keep your Columbia news out of the family chat group. Chloe is finally happy. Don't ruin it by making it all about you.
Before I could even catch my breath, and another text flashed across the screen.
Babe, you already got into your dream school. Don't start drama and steal her spotlight over this.
My hand shook, knocking the Columbia mug off the counter. It shattered against the tile. I crouched down and picked up the shards. I didn't cry. Suddenly, New York felt miles away, far enough that I didn't want to go anymore. Ethan's voice cut through the phone, backed by the noisy hum of the airport terminal.
Claire, what's the code to the pink suitcase?
0521. May 21st, Chloe's birthday. Mine too. But in our house, that date had only ever belonged to one person. Over the line, a sharp click signaled the lock giving way, followed instantly by Chloe's whining voice.
Ugh, Ethan? My sunscreen literally exploded everywhere. My whole bag is ruined.
Relax, sweetie. I'll just get Luke to take you to replace it.
Ethan soothed her over the line, his tone sickeningly indulgent. Suddenly, the phone was ripped away.
Claire, why are you ignoring my FaceTimes? Look, Chloe's doing her prep program here, and New York rents are insane. Sign over that $20,000 check you got. I need it to lock down a luxury apartment for her.
I walked to the bathroom and turned the faucet on full blast, letting the creasing water numb my fingers. I already spent it on tuition. The line fell completely silent.
When Lucas spoke again, his voice had dropped to absolute zero.
Claire, pick a better lie. Columbia hasn't even billed you yet. We all know you're just holding on to that check.
He spoke with the absolute arrogance of a guy who genuinely thought he owned my entire life.
Chloe is fragile, Claire. You've always been the strong one. Columbia's dorms are amazing anyway, so it's not like you're going to suffer. Can't you just let your sister have this one thing?
I grabbed a towel, slowly drying my hands. I spent it, Lucas.
Spent it on what?
Shopping.
Claire!
Lucas snapped, his composure completely evaporating over the line.
Since when did you get this selfish? Chloe didn't get accepted, and she's been crying for days. As her sister, instead of showing some compassion, you're seriously being this petty over a check?
I looked at my reflection in the mirror. My expression was dead calm. So you all just left for New York without telling me? I spoke softly, but Lucas heard me anyway. He let out a sigh.
We didn't tell you because we knew you'd totally overreact. Look, you got into Columbia. You're the pride of the family. Chloe is just really insecure right now, and we wanted to give her some support.
You're strong.
What's the big deal about staying home alone for a few days?
I just listened. So that was it. In their eyes, my success was a sin. Because I was strong, I didn't deserve to be coddled. I didn't deserve to be celebrated. I didn't even deserve the grant I had worked so hard to earn. I get it. Lucas took my quiet tone as instant compliance, his voice softening into a low purr.
Good girl. Just transfer the money to your mom. She stopped stressing about the apartment. I gotta go. Chloe wants to grab cupcakes at Magnolia Bakery. Bye, babe.
The line went totally dead. I didn't send the money. Instead, I walked back to my bedroom, opened my laptop, and logged into the application portal. Aside from Columbia, another official acceptance was sitting in my private inbox from a top architecture school in California. It was over 2,000 miles away. No Manhattan luxury. No Lucas. I clicked open the page. The cursor hovered between decline for Columbia and accept for California. Holding the mouse, I declined Columbia without hesitation, chose the West Coast school, and secured my design grant safely inside a personal account completely out of their reach. Click. Confirm. I closed the laptop. I turned around, opened the wardrobe, and pulled out my suitcase. I began packing my clothes piece by piece. The outfits I had bought specifically New York were shoved right back into the deepest corner of the closet. California would be warm. I wouldn't be needing them anyway. My phone buzzed on the bed. Mom had sent a photo. Chloe was wearing a new necklace from Lucas, a radiant smile on her face. The caption read, "Chloe is much happier today." I didn't reply. I just put the chat on Do Not Disturb.
3 days later, the front door was pushed open. The living room was instantly filled with the sound of laughter. New York is so muggy and hot right now. The pollution completely ruined my skin. I'm breaking out already. Mom complained, kicking off her shoes. Ethan followed right behind her, loaded down with shopping bags.
As long as Chloe had a good time, Mom. Honestly, she's been in such better spirits since we got there.
I sat on the sofa, holding a book. The moment their eyes landed on me, the laughter died instantly. The entire living room turned ice cold. Mom frowned, her gaze sweeping over the clean coffee table. "Claire, we're exhausted from the flight and starving. You didn't even bother to have dinner ready for us?" I closed the book and stood up. "There's food in the fridge." Mom glared at me and walked past me. Chloe peeked out from behind Ethan, decked out in fresh designer dress and rare limited edition sneakers, the ultimate New York trophies. She lowered her head, her voice cracking with unshed tears. "Claire, please don't be mad at Mom and Ethan. I'm the one who begged them to come to New York with me. If you're going to hate anyone, hate me."
Why are you apologizing, Chloe? Who does she think she is to be mad at you?
He turned to me, his gaze sharp.
Lose the attitude, Claire. She's about to start pre-college program and she's already under so much pressure. Can't you be a supportive sister for once in your life?
I looked at my own brother. Since we were kids, it was always the same. The moment Chloe cried, I was automatically the one in the wrong. Mom walked over, holding her glass of water.
"Then where is the money, Claire? Lucas told you to transfer the money for Chloe's apartment. Why haven't you done it? Chloe literally cried herself to sleep last night because she missed out on that beautiful place."
I looked at my mother's entitled face. I bled for that grant. I spent countless all-nights drafting and trashing designs until my hands bled. Why the hell should I just hand it over to her?
Mom slammed the glass down hard onto the coffee table.
Because she's your sister.
You got into an Ivy League. You'll have no problem making money down the road. But Chloe doesn't have it as easy as you do. She needs a head start. Is it really so much to ask for you to help your own sister?
Right then, Lucas walked in. He was holding a sleek silver box. It was the latest drawing tablet, one I'd been eyeing for 6 months but couldn't bring myself to buy. I was a design major. I needed it. Lucas had promised it to me as a graduation gift if I got into Columbia.
Chloe, here's the tablet you wanted.
Oh my God, Lucas, you are literally the best.
Lucas ruffled her hair, his eyes full of affection. I stood there, staring at the silver box. Lucas turned to look at me.
Claire, your old tablet still works fine, and I just started at the firm, so cash is a little tight right now. Don't be petty. I'll get you a new one next year with my bonus.
He always had a way of delivering the cruelest blows in the gentlest tones. I just nodded calmly. Okay, I won't be petty. Lucas paused. In the past, I would have fought him through tears. He thrived on my jealousy, loved seeing me hurt over him, just so he could toss me a bone and pretend to be the savior. But today, I said nothing. I just turned and walked toward my bedroom. The moment the door closed, I heard Ethan sneer outside.
Well, at least she's finally learning to shut up and know her place.
Leaning against the closed door, I looked down at my packed suitcase. Inside were only a few old clothes and my old tablet, its screen already covered in cracks. It didn't matter. California is bathed in sunshine. I no longer needed their artificial light. The celebration dinner was set for the weekend. They booked the entire ballroom at the city's most exclusive country club. The welcome sign at the entrance read in elegant Creole, "Congratulations, Chloe, Columbia University Prep Program." And at the very bottom, my name was squeezed into the corner like an afterthought. And congrats to Claire. The font was so small it was barely legible. The relatives streamed in one after another. My parents stood at the entrance, their faces glowing with pride. Aunt Beatrice walked over, holding Chloe's hand and praising her endlessly.
Oh, Chloe, sweetie, I'm just thrilled for you. You know how impossibly hard it is to get into that Columbia prep program. But of course, with Lucas pulling strings for you, nothing is impossible.
Turning around, she spotted me sitting in the corner and offered a dismissive smile.
Oh, and good job to you too, Claire. Now that you'll both be in New York, remember you're the older sister. It's your job to look after Chloe and make sure she has everything she needs.
I looked down at the ice water in front of me and said nothing. The banquet ticked off. Dad stepped to the front, clinking his champagne glass to command the room before opening with a toast. Chloe glided onto the stage, soaking in the attention the stunning designer dress Luca had bought her.
Thank you, Mom, Dad, Ethan, and most of all, Lucas.
She blushed, looking at Lucas at the main table.
I honestly wouldn't be standing here today without Lucas' encouragement. He never stopped believing in me, even when I wanted to give up.
The room erupted into thunderous applause. Knowing glances passed among the guests, shifting between the two of them. Lucas sat at the main table, a slight smile on his face. I sat at a side table on the very edge. My table mates were distant relatives who rarely visited. They sipped champagne and lowered their voices in discussion.
It's so weird. Claire got a full ride to an actual Ivy League school, and they barely blink an eye, but they throw this massive party for Chloe's prep program.
Oh, please. Chloe is the pretty, sweet one. With her looks, she's guaranteed to land a millionaire down the road. I think Lucas definitely has feelings for her. Right, we might share the exact same face, but I'll always be the spare. I took a bite of smoked salmon from the buffet plate. Very salty. The club servers wheeled out a 3-tier cake. Lucas walked up to the stage and took the knife. He took Chloe's hand, and together they sliced the first piece. Plate in hand, he walked straight over and looked down at me.
Claire, Chloe insisted you get the first slice.
She feels bad because you've been throwing a tantrum all week. Just take it. Everyone is watching, so don't ruin her night.
I looked at the cream-covered slice of cake on the plate. On stage, Chloe was watching me expectantly. I didn't pick up the fork.
I don't like sweets.
Lucas's jaw tightened instantly.
Do you really have to do this right now?
Just then, Chloe ran over, holding up the hem of her dress.
Claire, please don't be mad at me about the drawing tablet. I didn't know Lucas bought it for you first. I'll give it back to you, I promise. Please just don't hate me.
As she lunged for my hand, her elbow violently clipped the table edge. The plate tipped, and the frosted cake splattered brutally across the pristine white dress.
I'm sorry, Claire.
She covered her mouth, stepping back. Ethan rushed over instantly and shoved me away, shielding Chloe in his arms.
She was just trying to do something nice for you, pushed her?
I stumbled back, a dull ache. I didn't even touch her.
Cut the crap, Claire. It's just a stupid dress. Chloe didn't mean to do it.
Mom hurried over too, glaring at me fiercely.
You just couldn't let her have one good day. Could you? You always to find a way to ruin everything!
Looking at the ruined dress and the permanent stain, I felt the final string snap inside me. None of this mattered anymore. I didn't go to the restroom. Instead, I picked up my canvas tote bag from the back of the chair.
Don't worry, I won't ruin your precious family moment anymore. I'm leaving.
Claire.
Lucas's voice came from behind. I didn't stop, walking straight out the club doors. Lucas caught up and grabbed my wrist.
Get back inside, Claire. Don't do this. Everyone is looking at us. You are not going to ruin Chloe's night over a little drama.
I stopped and turned to look at him. His shirt was slightly disheveled, messed up from when he was protecting Chloe just now. My dress is ruined, Lucas.
So go sponge it off in the bathroom. It's not the end of the world. When did you become so bitter and vindictive?
As it turned out, I wasn't even allowed to be upset over my own ruined dress. I'm not washing it. In fact, you can keep the dress. I'm done with it. I'm done with all of you. I pried his fingers away, one by one. Lucas stared at his empty palm, his brow furtling deeper.
Where are you going?
Home. I raised my hand, flagging down a passing yellow cab. As the car pulled away, Lucas's figure grew smaller and smaller in the rearview mirror. 2 days later, moving day arrived. From the crack of dawn, the entire house was turned upside down. A small mountain of Chloe's luggage blocked the living room, at least 7 or 8 oversized suitcases. Ethan meticulously cross-checked her packing list.
Did you grab your winter coat? New York winters are no joke.
Yeah. I got it. I walked out of my bedroom, dragging a small suitcase. No one noticed me. Lucas pulled up out front and immediately came up to help, making trips back and forth with Chloe's bags until the trunk and back seats were packed with Chloe's things. I stood at the foyer. Lucas wiped the sweat from his forehead, walked over, and looked at my luggage.
Claire, the car's completely packed. And you barely have anything anyway. Just catch an Uber to the airport and grab the next flight. Text me when you land, and I'll pick you up once everything's all settled, all right?
Ethan chapped in from the driveway, crossing his arms.
Yeah, Claire. You've always been independent. Not like Chloe, she gets totally lost without a GPS.
My fingers tightened around the handle of my suitcase. Then, slowly, I let go. Okay. Lucas gave my hair a patronizing ruffle, looking pleased.
Good girl. I'll make it up to you with a nice dinner once you get to the city.
They crowded around Chloe and went downstairs. The house fell completely quiet. I checked my phone screen. On the app, my digital ticket gleamed. A one-way flight to California, boarding in 2 hours. At 3 p.m., the gates of Columbia University were bustling. He looked down at his phone. No new message. Frowning, he dialed my number. Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. Lucas kicked a pebble on the ground in frustration.
Claire's still not here? Straight to voicemail.
Lucas scoffed.
She's definitely throwing a fit and screening my calls. She's being completely impossible lately. Honestly, just ignore her. Once she gets lost in the city, trying to haul all her luggage by herself, she'll come crawling back to us, crying.
Lucas stared at the passing crowd.
his gaze locked onto every single girl stepping out of a taxi. Meanwhile, 3,000 miles away, California was bathed in brilliant golden sunshine. Dragging my small suitcase, I stood in the orientation center of California's top architecture school.
Welcome to California. Go ahead and sign the welcome wall right over there.
Under the freshman section, Architecture to Design, I signed my name, Claire.
Miss Hunter, one more push. A wolf pup. You gave birth to a hybrid. Miss Hunter, we're required to report this. It's illegal for a human to keep a hybrid child.
Please just let me look at my baby. Please.
A little wolf pup. That means that night I slept with a werewolf. That drink. Something's wrong with that drink.
Damn it. The full moon. I'm in heat.
Help. Please. If the werewolves find out, they'll take you away from me. You'll end up in an orphanage, and I'll be killed. But that's never gonna happen.
The hybrid's over there.
It's just you and me now. Mommy will always protect you.
Good morning, Mr. Bird. What do you see today?
I'm this way.
Oh,
Sweetie, what did Mommy tell you about your wolf ears? As Lily, her appetite turned more wolf than human. We live on charity dinners and soup kitchen leftovers. Are you hungry, sweetie?
no, Mommy. I'm okay.
Okay, sweetie. We're going to the party together. I'll be alone. But I have to promise with animals, no wolf ears.
I promise, Mommy.
Alpha, we'll have an update on the woman from 5 years ago. The woman from... We're still digging. He was a temp. No full record.
Kill and don't.
What's your magical glass ball telling you now?
The oracle said your firstborn will be the only female silver. She will become the strongest leader in werewolf history. With the kingdom will become
Bitch, you tricked me. My design.
You want forgiveness? Fine. I'll even waive the damages. All you have to do.
Why does my vote? Were you working here 5 years ago?
He's new. Humans don't know how to behave around royalty. Let me take you to get changed.
But she's not the woman from that night. Eva.
That body is unreal.
Do you know why I brought you here?
I have a beautiful name.
Because you remind me of someone.
She must be a great person.
She owes me something. An explanation. She slept with me and vanished.
Let me dry your hair, you'll catch a cold.
She's the only woman my wolf has ever responded to.
Silver wolf ears. Just like Lily's. That night, it was him? A silver wolf. Just like Lily. Could he be her father?
Did you just touch the Alpha King's ear?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. I'm just used to doing that for my daughter. No.
I almost told the Alpha King I have a hybrid daughter.
My dog.
So you're saying I remind you of a dog?
No. Well, kind of. She's a Samiad dog. White fur, so obviously nothing compares to your silver fur. Werewolves are stunning. I got carried away.
You really know nothing about werewolves, do you? Only kinsmans have silver fur.
Only kinsmans have silver fur? That means Lily's father has to be a kinsman.
Alpha, the party is about to begin.
I'll take my leave, Alpha King.
Oh, sorry.
Well, well. Look who it is. Beautiful. Been a long time.
Let me go.
I'm a kinsman. We shared a drink together 5 years ago. Remember me now?
It was him. He drugged me. He was the man I slept with.
That's right, sweetheart. If you'd done a better job pleasing me 5 years ago, maybe you wouldn't still be scrubbing floors.
No. I'd rather die than let this man be my baby's daddy.
I will kill you for this!
Mommy, I was so good. You didn't hear me once, did you?
No, baby, you were so good. That's why Mommy brought you cake.
I'll never let that monster near you. No one touches my baby. No one.
Welcome, honored guests. Tonight we celebrate the union of Killian and Serana. Let the ball begin.
The most powerful alpha in the world is finally off the market.
I heard Mrs. Kinsman pushed for it. She wants an heir. That child will be lavished with love and wealth.
His fiancée is an alpha's daughter. Of course. He's Alpha King. And she's luckiest woman tonight.
I could use a glass.
Good evening, Alpha King.
Careful not to soak me this time.
Killian, there you are. Everyone is waiting for us to open the floor.
Tell them to wait. I'm asking Eva for the first dance.
Killian! This is our engagement party. You'd humiliate me to dance with a lowerly human?
You may be my mother's choice, but that's not my idea of a mate. So don't get carried away.
It's you. You've been throwing yourself at him, haven't you? Shameless, pathetic human.
Did you just challenge my decision?
Daddy? I smell Daddy!
Oh my god, it's Lily!
That scent. My scent?
Lily!
Mommy! I smell But I want Daddy.
I know, sweetheart, but we have to go. Right now.
Leaving already, bitch? You think you can steal Killian from me?
What are you hiding there?
Security! This woman is a thief!
I didn't steal anything.
Search her.
Don't touch me!
What the hell? Is that...
A wolf pup?
3 years ago, I gave up everything to help my cousin Tucker on his ranch. Today, I'm finally collecting my share of the profits. $1 million.
Change of plans, Cole. This farm doesn't need you anymore.
What about my money?
Fine. I'll give you $5 grand, you limp dut. Now get lost.
But you owe me $1 million.
1 million? $5 grand is more than you deserve, Cole.
3 years ago, you had 100 heads. Now you've got 2,000 heads. $5 million last quarter.
I worked day and night for you. I built this ranch.
Boys, y'all hear this? My poor cousin thought he was running this place.
I promise you, $5 grand is more than your work was ever worth.
Pick up your money.
I hate that I need this money. $5 grand won't fix what he stole from me. But it's enough for a new start.
Got something to say, cousin?
Without me, this place is dead by Christmas. You'll be calling me.
The hell I will.
Do I have what it takes to start my own farm?
Only one way to find out.
Hey, Jefe. This land is shit, Jefe. Waste of money.
We'll see.
Nothing will grow here. Mark my words, gringo.
I said, we'll see.
Everyone else sees dead land. 400 acres of dust, salt, and weeds. That's the only reason I can afford it. But I've never seen it that way. I always felt something was still living under it. Something waiting. All right, then. Let's build it.
Are you going to stand on my porch all day, or are you going to come in?
Mrs. Holloway.
Mrs. Holloway, your west section, 400 acres. Let me lease it for 1 year.
You're Hank's grandson, the poor one.
Yes, ma'am.
That land killed my husband. 6 men leased it after him. They all lost everything. Are you sure you want to risk it?
I don't talk just to talk, Mrs. Holloway.
Well, I don't lease to fools. Well, I don't lease to fools.
She's testing me.
Mabel, heard you were taking offers.
I don't recall asking you over, Tucker.
Whatever the boy offered, I'd double.
15,000. Tucker can afford any land he wants. So why fight me for this dead pasture? He doesn't want the land. He just wants to humiliate me.
Go home, cousin. Boy's so broke. He can only afford a pile of dead dirt. This ground isn't dead, ma'am.
Say more, boy.
Continuously grazed for 40 years. Never rested. Foxtail and ironweed grow. Wind comes off that ridge. This land is waiting for the right master. Come on, Cole. You're saying a bunch of nonsense. We all know this is barren land.
Tucker, off my porch.
Excuse me?
You're standing on my husband's wood. Get off. 3,000. 1 year.
Mabel, I just offered you 15.
I said, get off.
Crazy old woman.
My husband, Henry, kept this for 30 years. Henry believed in that land his whole life. Maybe this will help you prove he was right.
With a $3,000 lease, I've got only my savings and the extra $2,000 from Tucker. So I've got to make it work somehow. Mabel gave me a chance. Now I've got to buy my first herd. These are good steers. Tucker's selling his 8 best as trash. He just never knew what he was looking at.
Son, you here to buy lunch?
Nah, the whole pen.
Cole, those are killing cows. Tucker cowed them for a reason.
Tucker's burning my money. He thinks he's pricing me out. But I've got more saved than he thinks. And these cows are worth it.
Welcome to the auction, cousin.
Lot 1, starting at 8. Do I hear 8? 8:59. 9 to the brown shirt. 10, 11, 12 to the boss. 13, 14.
Tucker's bidding against me on his own cattle, just so I don't get my hands on any cows.
Boy never picked a steer in his life, walks into my yard. Picks the worst 40 I got.
Son, he's setting you on fire. Walk away.
14, going once, twice. Sold, 40 head, 1,400 apiece.
That's how my poor cousin does business.
Now you're $56,000 in the hole.
Where do you think you're going to get that money when you're flipping burgers next month? Save me a seat, bub.
It will wipe out my savings. But I've got the money.
Thanks for the cattle, Tuck. You just sold me your 8 best.
That'll do.
Sure, this barn isn't pretty to look at, but it's all mine. Hey, Pop. Come here, then.
No collar. You need a job, little miss, huh?
Good, because I need the help.
I memorized Tucker's breeding records, bone structure, genetic line. He never looked. 4 of these 8 came from the line he gave up on, easily worth twice what he charged me.
Tucker, you dumb son of a bitch. Let's show that jerk what we got, okay, Annabella?
Henry's notebook has a plan for this land. Cut the 400 acres into 40 paddocks.
Move the herd every few days. Let them eat one patch while the other 39 rest. I've got a solar panel to keep the electric fence powered.
If I just keep going, I can finish this electric fence by tonight. I'm so close.
The hell is this idiot doing?
He bought my cuts. Split that dead pasture into little squares and thinks he's building a ranch.
Yeah, boss. He's gone crazy.
Dale, bet you a case of beer he doesn't last 90 days.
And the sky so blue, I got a heart that's born to be true.
First test, get him calm, get him eating.
Riding through the wild with the wind in my hair. Ain't no change, no mountains to the plains. I'm living my dreams out here in the west. Where the air
No.
Hey. 38, 39. Where's the last one?
She was only 4 months old. I didn't check the weather. I turned the cows out too soon. They didn't know the wire yet, and she paid for it.
I'm sorry, girl. This is on me.
Never again. I won't fail again.
I need better equipment. That electric fence didn't last long. I'm running out of money. I need cash today.
This car is the last thing of value I own. My father rebuilt the engine with me when I was 16. I swore I'd never sell it. But a farm needs equipment more than a man needs memories.
Whoa, boy. What you asking for it?
What can you give me?
A car like this, you're looking at 45 grand, maybe 50.
If you can give me cash today, you got a deal.
Sorry I had to sell the car, Pop. You and me built that engine from nothing.
Now I've got to do the same thing with this land. Now, we do it right.
6 weeks since the storm. Every paddock has a backup now. Backup chargers, backup water, backup everything. I won't lose another calf.
Morning, cousin. 40 acres of cow, boys running a petting zoo. Enjoy it while it lasts, cousin. Bet those cow squaws won't even touch that dead grass. She's the weakest one. If she eats, they all eat. I'll be damned. Tucker, that boy knows cattle better than anyone in this county. Ha! Go throw another cold one back, old. Better than your daddy did. Better than you ever will. Drive. Boss. Drive!
He's got no staff to back him up. Gonna be an easy job, brother. Old lady can't shoot for shit.
What the? Come at me, son. Just try me.